Hey, happy Tuesday, 8th graders. I just want to thank you for your work yesterday with starting our research project about George Washington. Just a reminder, we are not having a test over Chapter 9. We are working toward doing a project about George Washington. We spent yesterday, and we're going to spend today doing the research part of it. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, we'll take that information in and use it in a project that I will tell you about tomorrow. So research isn't the most fun or glamorous part of it, but it is the heart of your project or your test. So keep up the good work and have one more day of research. Today, what I'd like you to do is, if you noticed in your to-do list, you're going to complete the attached assignment. You have one short video to watch and one article that I'm going to let you kind of pick and choose pieces to read. And that will be today's task. So let's go ahead and launch the assignment. You're going to watch this video from Britannica about George Washington. The website looks like this. And it will pop up here. You're going to have to scroll down just a little bit to actually watch the video, but you can do ahead there and, of course, hit full screen there. There might be, listen to this carefully, there might be a pop-up asking you to subscribe to Encyclopedia Britannica. It might ask you for your email or whatever. Just click out of that. You do not need to sign up for any of that. Okay? Then scroll down after you do that, and I ask you just to browse the timeline, and you can do that by clicking on this magnifying glass here. And then it's going to go through. You can take a look at the timeline of his life, and then if you scroll to the right here using this arrow, it's going to show you different pictures, and it's going to give you a caption. So this is young George Washington as a surveyor. And you can just kind of browse through here, and that's a map he made as a surveyor. There's Mount Vernon near some of the slaves from Mount Vernon. Again, another map that he created as a surveyor, his wedding. So anyway, you can just continue to scroll through those and look at those just to browse. But you're going to list and describe the events from that. Again, you're looking for events, not maybe just minor details, but whole events, and give me a brief description of that. Okay? Here I ask you just to scroll through the timeline, just because these pics may come in handy for our project tomorrow. So just take some time to browse there. And then finally, there is an article from the mountvernon.org website called 10 Facts About George Washington's Presidency. So we'll go ahead and launch that article. You do not need to read this whole article. Just skim and reading them. President Washington never lived in Washington, D.C. He established a tradition of a cabinet. He was the one that created the cabinet. Washington signed into law the first copyright law. Okay. One about the Whiskey Rebellion. He vetoes 2 bills. Anyway, just facts about him. And as you scroll, can you just pick 3 that kind of catch your eye? And then what you're going to do is you're going to write the fact that you did. So if you pick the Whiskey Rebellion fact, you just write that fact there. And give me a couple of pieces of information about that event that you learned. Okay, and that's all you have to do for me today is watch that video. Again, take notes on the events, scroll through the timeline, and then skim this article, picking out just a few of the facts to report on. And that is it. When you are done, you may hit submit, and we will be done with the research portion. Again, if you are ever frustrated or you have questions or you want to just say hi, go ahead and drop me an email or a text or stop by my Google Meet. Thank you so much, 8th graders. Have a great Tuesday.